So basically what happened was at the start of this year we had a New Year's party at our house and we all drank a little bit much and we decided to write down some New Year's resolutions. You know, as you do, I'm going to do this, I want to be this, blah, blah, blah. My housemate Swapnil, some of you might know him, wrote down, I'm going to run a marathon. The guy he's never run 100 meters before. And I write down, I'm going to learn magic, yeah? Anyway, so April, the bastard ran a marathon. So I was like, shit. So I decided that I would try and learn some magic. So that's basically, that's the level of learning we have here that we're going with tonight. So I would say that there's no guarantee that I'll get everything right. I could say there's pretty much a guarantee that everything will not go right. Something will almost certainly go wrong. So please be kind. More than anything else, I just want to give you a bit of an introduction into the world of magic as I've learned it, which may or may not be interesting for you. So so the first thing I learned, I need a coin. Anyone got a coin for me? Coin?
Are you going to give it
a guilder? Is it? Okay. The old guilder trick.
What?
Okay. But, I mean, so I learned how to make money disappear, right? And that's great. That's really fun and all. Everyone knows how to do that. You can do that at a kid's birthday party, but that doesn't really impress economists. Yeah, I know you're economists, and making value disappear is not particularly much fun. Now, a lot of you know that I go to England quite often. I'm regularly in England, and when I'm there and when I come back, I often get pinged by the exchange rate, right? And I really hate it. I come back with these pounds and I want to do something with it. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could transform it into something a little bit more useful? Now you guys all know that this is an illusion, right? You guys know that I can't actually do this, because that would be, it would be super cool if I could, but unfortunately this is in fact just the £20. It's just the £20. Because you guys know that if I could actually turn £20 into €100, then I wouldn't be here. Right? Economists like that joke a lot better. I mean, I would probably be off in the Bahamas, sitting in the sun on the beach with a whole pile of £20 notes, holding away. So I mean, so this is all cool, but it's nice when you want to I don't know, you impress someone at a dinner party or something. But basically, this is not. What's this? Does this symbol mean getting off? Nothing to do with me. Okay. But I mean, so this is not real magic. Now, when I was young, when people are young, they come up with, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be an actor or something. So I wanted to be a Jedi. Star Wars, that's what I wanted to be. Now, the problem is a lot of people don't fulfill their dreams, but at least they know the pathway to get there, right? You want to be an astronaut, you go do some nuclear physics, you want to be an astrophysics, you do some physical training, whatever. You want to be an actor, you get an art degree, and you go from there to see where you end up. In my case, there was nothing really that I could do to become a Jedi. Now, I can do these little gimmicks, but it's not much fun. So then I got interested in what we call mind magic. Mind magic is it's not like hypnosis, but it's sort of the power of suggestion. Now, do you guys know what neuro-linguistic programming is? You've heard of that? Yeah, NLP. For those of you who haven't, it's basically a technique that's used, they use it in psychology, psychiatry as well. You want to quit smoking, you can try and use it. It's basically like conscious subliminal messages, conscious suggestion to you. Magicians use it on occasion, lie detectors use it. In behavioral economics, it's basically just priming. I mean, that's all it is for the economists here, which is all it is. So, but I got more interested in this because to me this is more genuine type of magic, if you want to call that. At least more impressive and hopefully more useful in everyday life. So we're gonna head to the old card tricks, good standard. Before we do this, there's a little test that you can do actually to see. So some people are quite receptive to neuro-linguistic programming and some aren't. So we'll just do a little test. Some of you might have read this on the internet or done it before. If you have, try and give the answer that you gave the first time you did it. Basically, I'm going to ask you a series of calculation questions. I want you to do them in your head. Don't say them out loud. Just do the questions in your head as quickly and as thoroughly as you can. Now, if you finish before I get to the next question, then do the calculation again in your head. Good practice. And if I get to the next question then stop what you're doing, go to the next question. Whenever I ask you a question, I want you to think of the answer immediately and try to give me your attention, okay? We'll try and keep quiet for this. Everyone ready? Good? Okay. Okay. 33 plus 72. 69 minus 17. 15 times 7. 103 minus 13. 51 plus 72. 13 times 9. 84 minus 6. Think of a colour, think of a tool. Okay. Who thought of a red hammer?
Oh.
Okay. It's not even a trick, right? Who thought of the colour red? Who thought of a hammer? Not bad, not bad. Okay, so the ones who thought of red hammer, put your hands. Okay, can I get 2 of you to come down? We'll get Martin, you'll come down. One of you guys, you want to come down? Kamal, definitely not. Anyone? Just come on down if you said red hammer. We'll get the 2 of you down. Basically. Yep. Okay. So, basically that exercise is kind of cute. It's also to try and give you some idea, if you didn't believe me before, that neuro-linguistic programming can sort of work. I'll just get you to wait there. We'll get back to you. You'll be next on the. So just wait there. Hang in the chair. So basically, that basically means that you're the sort of person who's more receptive to neuro-linguistic programming, which means 2 things. One, that I should be able to send you messages if I'm a trained NLP practitioner, which I am not and can't do. Second, I should be able to read something about you. That's the idea, basically. So, pack, shuffled. I'm going to cut the cards. You know what I mean by cut? Basically, you take off some out and you put it down. Actually, we'll get. Do you want to do a cut as well? Just take off any amount of cards that you want. Yeah. 1. Okay, that's. You do a cut as well. Just do a cut anywhere you want. Okay. Put it on top. Okay. So I get you to take a card. Just make sure that I can't see it. You can take anyone. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Take it. Don't let me see it, but show it to a couple of people. Just not to my girlfriend. It might look a bit suspicious. Okay. So put it on top. Sorry, I can't see it. On top. What's that? Yeah, on top. Right. Good? Okay, so you've got to keep pretty quiet. So, now I don't know if this is going to work. But basically the idea is, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I want you to answer sort of as quickly as you can, but try not to give anything away specifically about the card. Like, don't take the card. That'll probably make things easy. But what I want you to do is think of your card as a character, as a person walking down the street. Now, it doesn't have to be the same gender if you have a king or a queen. It can be whatever gender you want. But I want you to think of a character, think of some basic backstory for it, whatever you want. And there's something like this. And tell me when you've got a character in your head.
Right.
It's okay, you don't have to, you know, you don't have to work out the name of his parents or anything like this. It's just like a general figure, you know, you got that?
Okay, it's a man.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me anything.
Okay, no, I have it.
You have the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a man.
It's not a man. Okay, so basically, I want you to look straight at me, so come a bit slower, and I want you to give your answers sort of as quickly and directly as you can. Okay, they're all going to be binary answers. Okay? Is this person angry or happy?
Angry.
Is he tall or short?
Short.
Is he wealthy or poor?
Wealthy.
Wealthy. Okay. Does he go by car or by bike? It's really difficult. But I guess, so you guys have probably picked up on a few things that you can think about with the card yet. Yeah? I mean, no. We'll get back to you. Yeah. Okay, so one final question, and that'll do it, okay? Does he drink wine or beer?
Wine.
Okay. So, I mean, it's definitely a diamond. You got that, yeah?
No.
It's a diamond, right? Yeah, okay, it's not a diamond. Now, it's definitely a diamond. It's not a picture card. That's quite clear from the ambiguous nature of some of his answers. It's not particularly small, but it's not particularly high, so I guess it's the 5?
5.
difficult. I'm just going to ask, this time I'm just going to ask 4 questions. Now this does not have a high chance of success, but if it does work, it's really cool, right? So we're going to try this. But you just do a cut as well, whenever you want. Yep. I'm not going to get you to do it. You can do a cut as well, whenever you want. Yep. Okay. And the final one you get to do when you just do a cut. Take off. You can take off 1 if you want. No. So take off however many you want. Yeah, sure. Okay. So we'll try this again. Take a cut. This time don't show it to this side of the audience. We'll show it to the other side. So. Yep. Good. Okay. So show it to those guys, not to me. Okay. Now put it on top. Let me see it. Okay. So how many questions did I say?
4.
We were quite quick to make it difficult for me. Okay.
That was really one day.
Cool. Okay, so again, I want you to come up with a character. Yep. So you got a personality for your card? You do? Okay. Now again, so put your hands by your side when you do this, and try to look straight at me. Try to block out everything else, and just give the first answer that comes to your head. Okay? Because I've only got 4 questions. This might be a bit tricky. Okay? Wealthy or poor?
Poor.
Happy or sad?
Sad.
Powerful or weak?
Weak.
I've narrowed it down to 4 cards. Tennis or football?
Football.
It's a 10 of diamonds.
I saw this figure
Yeah.
before I actually came here because you asked the same question. So
Yeah, well, your words say one thing. Okay, so thanks for. So do you want to try one more?
I have a question.
Yeah.
2 to the power 4 is 16.
What?
2 to the power 4 is 16.
Yes.
What do you mean 2 to the power of 4?
Yeah.
That's true. But what is it? I don't understand. What's the point?
So there is only 54 cards.
52 cards.
There's 52.
Yeah.
So you have 4 questions. So there are only 16.
The first 3 questions got. No, I'm not getting rid of 4 every time. No, I'm not breaking it into quarters. By the last question, I was down 4 cards. I was down just made it easy for me, right? So then after that, it was easy. Okay, so I want to try. Okay, so you guys look at me like I'm crazy at the moment. So I want to try. I want to try one more. If you guys want, just one of these card ones.
Yeah.
But this one is. So I'm not supposed to try this. You're supposed to be a magician tries because I'm going to try and do it without the other person saying anything at all to me, which is obviously quite difficult. And I've seen some people do this. I've only managed to ever do it once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold your pulse, and I'm going to go through the questions. Now this is someone else who said red hammer. Is someone else who said red hammer? Not you. You might get any of the girls said red hammer?
Yeah, there, over there.
Christina, oh yeah, come on down. Yeah, so if you could roll up your sleeves for this, but we'll get to the pulse thing in a second. We're going to make this a little bit interesting. No, you get to hold the. I get the sharp bit. Don't worry, you're okay. So what we're going to do is, just in case you think I'm doing it, sleight of hand. So I'm just gonna ripple through, and I want you to stick the knife in, not too hard, please. That's why I get the camera. Stick the knife in, right? Where do you stick it in? Well, I might be able to see the one on top, but the one underneath, it's going to be your card.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the first thing. We'll get on to the pulse thing after that. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
So that on top is your card. There. Okay, so take it. Now show it to a couple of people, but don't show it to me. Whatever. And actually keep it. Put it in your pocket or something like that so I can't see it. I don't want there to be any suspicion. Go in your pocket. Okay, so now I need you to roll up your sleeves. Yeah. Now I'm not going to be able to ask you sort of figurative questions because that's probably not going to help me very much if you're not saying anything back. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to stare at me, and I really need you guys to be quiet for this because it's not so easy. And I'm going to feel your pulse as we go through, and I'm going to say things like, red, black, high, low, this sort of stuff, maybe numbers. And I don't want you to give me any reaction at all. Definitely don't say anything, right? Okay? Okay. time. Okay, so please be quiet for this part. Remember, don't say anything, but have the card firmly in your head. Okay? Red, black, red, black, red, black, high, low, high, low, high, low. Picture, number, picture, number, high, low, middle, black, red, black, black, clubs, spades. Okay, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please take this to everyone. Thank you very much. Don't tell me what the card is, because if I feel particularly confident, I might try later. I'm going to guess that it was a spade. Was it a spade? Yeah. A spade? Okay. So don't tell me anything else. We'll see how we go. I didn't think that would work. We tried anyway. Didn't work. No problem. So thanks very much, Christina. Okay, so now you people who did not say red hammer, you might be feeling a bit left out. So put up your hand if you did not think of red or hammer. Okay, so I didn't actually do very well at all. I might get 3 of you to come down. Yeah, come on, juggler, you want to come down. Slide, you want to come down? You want to come down as well? Yeah, might get you to do something else. Okay, I'm sorry that didn't work so well. I just put the knife away. So, who's the shuffler here? You a shuffler? You're a juggler. You must be a shuffler. No? Or just give him a quick shuffle so you're convinced that, you know, I haven't done anything funky there. Okay, actually, you guys can take a seat there. Just take a seat. 3 of you. So you're the shuffler, so you've done the shuffling. Okay, so would you like to break them into about 3 even piles? Yeah, like 3 rough even piles. I mean, there's 52 cards, right? You can't do it exactly. You must have worked that out. Okay, and your job is to try and fix them up, to make them as even as you can. That's your job. Like I said, I mean, you can't set them exactly, make them sort of roughly the same. Yep. Okay. So now each of you pick up your pile. That's yours. Sorry, that's your one. That's your one. Pick up your pile. Find a card that's your card. Your special card. When you find your special card, just put it on the bottom of the deck and put it in front of you. Actually, this cloth thing is not working for me. Let's get rid of that. So you've got your special card. You put it on the bottom and put the pack in front of you. Oh, I'm glad I picked the juggler.
Bottom.
The bottom.
Bottom.
This is going to be a tough trip. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to think of your own special number between 10 and 15. Okay? Don't tell me what it is. Special number between 10 and 15. Can include
Off the card or
Jesus Christ, man. Pick a number. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15. It's your secret number. Don't tell anything. Got one? Okay. Number? Got your number. Okay, so here's what I want you all to do. I want you to deal out that many numbers, one after the other. So say your number is 10, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and put the rest on top. Now, do you need me to repeat that? Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay? So that's what they're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I reckon they can probably handle that. Now, I took someone's coin. Was yours, yeah? I just made it disappear out of thin air, yeah? Okay. Well, there you go. You can have it. Yeah, that's why I shaved my hair, actually, in case you guys thought I was losing it, right? So when you've done that, you've all done that? Yeah. Pretty happy? Okay. So now we'll just going to mix things up a bit. So we'll put those guys there, and we'll put these guys here. And now I want you to do the same thing again. So just pick up your pack, deal down your secret number, and then put the rest on top. The same secret number, yes. So your same secret number, but it's on a different pack now. All right. Good work, team. You You're all going to get this. Okay, so now we'll mix it up further. We'll change these guys around and we'll change these guys. Yeah, just do it one more time. One more time, your own secret number. So there's 52 cards in a deck, and they pick their own in each pile. The piles are probably 17, 18 cards each, I don't know exactly. The chance of me being able to get the right card in every pile is, yes? So, it's pretty big, right? It's probably about like 1 in 5,000. Anyway, so done, finished. Can you tell everyone your secret card? Say it out loud. I will not.
Yes, it was 5 spades.
5 of spades.
Yeah.
5 of spades. Can you turn over the top card?
Yeah.
What was your card?
Heart of 4.
4 of hearts. Do you want to turn that one over?
Mix. It's a 5 part.
5 of hearts. Good card. Good card. Alright, so okay, so card tricks are really cool, right? The problem is I don't often carry a deck of cards around with me when I go to parties, which is a bit annoying. So I want to teach you a little trick that you can actually do yourselves with any sort of junk that you find around the place. Now, remember how I said I wanted to be a Jedi? I want to be able to move things with my mind? Well, it turns out I'm not very good at that. It's not very easy. What I'm going to try and do, actually, I've got a crumpled empty Coke can. What I'm going to try and do is uncrumple it with my mind. Okay? You hear something? It's a bit strange. Well, I mean, an empty and an unempty, well, I mean, a crumpled and uncrumpled can is not really very beneficial. So what I'm going to try is something that maybe the economists might like, because I didn't get any applause for that, which sucked. Or just no. That's basically the end of my show. That's all the tricks I've got. I tried to get everything right tonight. I didn't get everything quite right. Which is what did I get wrong? I got something. Christina. I couldn't get yours right. Sorry, can you just come up? Last thing I promise. I'll just come up the front again. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to use my Jedi mind powers on you, but I wasn't very successful. It was something different I did with you compared to what I did with everyone else. And that was that I used the knife. I put all my magic into the knife. It was a real error. Sorry, what was your card? Can you just tell us what your card was?
Spade 3.
3 of spades.
Yeah.
3 of spades. Can you take the knife again? This time we're going to unsheath it, like so.
Yeah.
Now this orange has been sitting here for a while. Yeah, I haven't touched it. I want you to just put it on its side. I want you to cut down to about halfway, not quite halfway. Okay? When you do that, then I want you to rotate the orange so you cut all around it. Yeah? Put it on its side like this. Just cut it here, like that, to about halfway. Stop. That's passed. And then sort of roll it around and cut. So you want to cut a circle. Yeah? No. just cut and turn this at the same time. So you break it into 2 halves. Yeah. Yeah, like that. You can go a bit deeper. Okay, stop. Can you take the knife away and take out the orange?
Yeah.
Tell me what you see in the orange.
A card. I guess
What?
it's spade.
Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to show the audience what it is.
Spade.